Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sport. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And how about the futures for these guys? Here is the rookie race. Some newcomers making their presence felt around the league. You take a look at Fears. He spent his whole rookie season being a difference maker on this team. And as the season comes to an end, he's sitting in the third place spot.
And as we approach the end of the season, he's been putting himself in great position to make a run at the Rookie of the Year award.
Well, he's certainly still got a shot at it, and you never know how a rookie will adapt to the style of play in the NBA. But by now, we know he's got game that's tailor-made for this league.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Trey. Murphy, then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. And for the Jazz, Tobias Harris out there with Bailey. Then it's Walker Kessler, then there's George, and it's Mikhailuk in at the two-guard spot.
Wow, Kessler punishing the rim on that finish.
You look at this on paper, and it feels like one-way traffic, Doris. Could this be a trap game?
It sort of has that feeling, B.A. A big underdog going against the big-time favorite. But here's why we play the game. Any given night in this league, anything can happen.
And Utah has possession after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from George.
At 6'4", guys, Keontae George brings both length and athleticism to both guard positions, and you love that on the defensive end, he can guard multiple as well.
George hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And here's Murray. Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. George outside. Inside. Here's Kessler. Second chance effort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Sabonis outside. Outside Murray. It's Poole on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
Pass to Mikhailuk. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Queen. Sabonis outside. Off target with the open look.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Murray looking around. Pass to Sabonis. Buries it down low.
Well, Sabonis able to finish on the interior. That's pretty.
And so it's George with it.
Oh, wow. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. BA, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Utah shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Shooting one.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Now here's Sabonis. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, shot is good.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harris outside. Back to George. The three. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Poole finds Murray. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Sabonis against Kessler. Queen. And he dunks it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah. Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, BA. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. Fourth, the Jazz.
Any chance this team gets to run, they take. A quick, athletic team on the break.
George outside. Pass to Harris. There's the three. The Pelicans pull it in. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Bailey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Bailey's got his second bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Mikhailuk. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mikhailuk's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. Pass to Queen. And here's Poole. Off the left rim and out. Jazz leading by 4. Bailey the pass to Harris. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Queen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Queen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And here's Harris outside. Yes. And it's George picking up the assist. George has got 6 assists in the game.
Always. Ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Now here's Poole. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Sabonis with a screen on Harris. They kick it out to Murray. To the wing on the left. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Torres, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. Fears comes in for DeJounte Murray. Kessler passes to Bailey from behind the arc. He buries it from 3. Bailey's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And you know Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Sabonis outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Bay. Ooh, and he Took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Pelicans, Saddiq Bey, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bey.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bey really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah leading by 3. Down low. Harris right side. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Fires it. Again, Utah.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Poole. 23 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Sabonis can't hit. Utah's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Pass to Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk. Now here's George. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
Pelicans trail by 7. Poole outside. Here's Queen. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Bey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And we see Bey's game evolving over time. Including being more aggressive inside.
Harris on the wing. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Mikhailuk. Counted from distance. Mikhailuk's got 9.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Fears. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
2 minutes remaining.
Now George. 23 points his last outing. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. Jacks up with 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Here's Fears, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Now here's George. Pass to Harris. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Bey. Bailey's shot is off. The Pelicans trail. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
George passes to Harris. Now here's George. Defense is right there. Here's Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 8 assists here tonight.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Here's Fears. He's got 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Queen, hounded by Harris. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Here's Kessler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Kessler's got 10 points.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
A big-time effort for Walker Kessler, providing a lot of energy for Utah. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports, coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Holland out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Here's Fears. Ivey defends. On the wing, Bay. Shoots over Holland, and he can't bank that one in. Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Ivey. And here's Misi. To the middle. Here's Matkovic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's good.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Fears. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. Covered by Filipowski. Misi. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Misi's got his first basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's Ivey from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Fears. Misses in close.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Ivey outside. Inside. Here's Filipowski. Off target with a jump hook. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Utah grabs the miss.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Pass to Holland. Ivy outside. No good with the triple. New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Here's the pick. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. Pelicans keep it alive. Five to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bailey's checked in for Holland. Mikhailuk comes in for Sensabaugh. And it's George in for Ivy. Here's Fears. 6 points for him. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
He was all alone on that one. And the Jazz lead by 2.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
To the paint. Can't hit that one. Nurkic with some nice D. Utah's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. George with the bucket.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Murray for 3, and the three-pointer goes. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
George, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And here's Nurkic for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Nurkic has got his first 3 points of the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bay outside. And Nurkic with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Great timing on the rejection by Nurkic. Such good defense there.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. The Doris offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And then for New Orleans, Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Misi. And it's Queen in for Bay.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Jazz leading by 5. Pass to Bailey. Here's Mikhailuk. For 3, George. Here's Kessler. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. George with it. Pass to Bailey for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Sabonis. Picked by Sabonis. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by George.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mikhailuk. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Sabonis, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Tobias Harris checked in for Filipowski. Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for New Orleans. To win the drought. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Harris passes to George. Pass to Bailey. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Bailey's got 6 points in the quarter.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And the Pelicans call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A moment here to see the numbers for Jordan Poole.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And here's New Orleans now, down by 12. Pass to Bey. The fader. That one a little long.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Yeah, George with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Fears. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
It's good! Yeah, Fears has all sorts of ways to finish. The floater is going to come in very handy in his NBA career.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back to you guys.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Here's Mikhailuk. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. For 3, George. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Fears. Give him 8. Down low. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Pelicans, Domantas Sabonis. 1 shot.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
Kicks it to George. And stolen by Murray. To the inside, Queen. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, got that one up quick. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Sabonis. Hey, with a screen on Kessler. Sabonis outside. And it's Bey. That time on the assist by Sabonis. Bey's got 10 points.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bey pays the D, no mind on the way up.
Now here's Harris. Kessler a screen. 4-3. And again, it's Utah with a three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
New Orleans calls timeout. Murphy comes in for Bay, and it's Jordan Poole in for DeJounte Murray. Pelicans trail by 13. A minute 39 left in the first half. Sabonis with a screen on George. Cranes the triple. 11 points in the game.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And Utah calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Pelicans, the season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently. And of course there's Utah. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Now here's Kessler. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
Pelicans trail by 13. Pass to Queen. And here's Sabonis. Can't connect from short range. They double-team George. There's the triple. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 7 now in this quarter.
Scoring. Well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Harris outside. 26 seconds left in the second period. Shoots off the step back. George's shot is off.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Poole outside. Pass to Fears. Here's Queen. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Utah ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Trailblazers will square off against the Hornets in Charlotte. 1 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pelicans trail by 11. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Murray. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Trey Murphy out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Queen in at the 4 spot. And here's Bailey for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Outside Murray. Here's Sabonis. That's good.